The lack of opportunities for women to earn a fair wage in a safe environment was striking from the very beginning of Freedom's Promise. In 2010, as part of its mission to prevent human trafficking, Freedom's Promise began building a sewing center and teaching women to make very modest products. And in 2015, we really began to build up a fair trade program to provide more opportunities for at-risk women. We joined the Fair Trade Federation, created a separate company, a separate LLC, began to build an infrastructure. And so at that point, the groundwork was really in place.
About 2 years ago, we realized we really wanted to create a new product line. We knew we wanted to do this so that we could create more opportunities for women in Cambodia. We realized this would also be a way to bring in more earned revenue to make sure that we're sustainable so that we can keep preventing people from becoming victims of trafficking. After doing a lot of due diligence and meeting with different consultants, we met some industry experts who presented us with a really innovative concept in a market that was largely untapped up to this point. A few months later, Teresa and I are on a plane to Cambodia, along with our industry experts, not really knowing what to expect, feeling really excited about the possibilities and about this concept, but knowing that we needed to physically go there to see, is this gonna work? Can we hit the right price points? Are the women in the sewing center ready for this kind of challenge? Honestly, that trip was amazing. I had braced my expectations, but this entire trip, the doors just kept opening. The price points were what we needed them to be. The materials were better than what we could have expected. The women, their skills were there and they were ready for a new challenge. Today, it's my pleasure to be the first to tell you Freedom's Promise is creating our first ever line of wedding gowns.
This project is perfectly timed because today's bride is more socially conscious and globally aware of the power of her purchase. To that end, we have created a line of gowns that we believe will appeal to today's bride, and that once she sees the beauty of the gown and hears the story, she will be forever connected to Cambodia. For us to bring a wedding gown project of this magnitude to these women is to provide a hope for a better future for them. They were beyond excited to undertake this project and eagerly learned the new skills necessary for making a wedding gown. Upon completion of the first gown, there were squeals, laughter, and even tears of joy.
It's probably been the most impactful thing that I've gotten to witness since I got involved with Freedom's Promise.
And this is where the story really connects these women who live a world apart and yet have a deeply honoring respect for each other that will forever weave these women together into a bigger story.
It felt like divine timing because in March of 2019, we were able to relocate our sewing center to a beautiful new facility. We had been looking for the right place and the right timing for several years to make this move. And it's amazing that it all kind of came together as we were starting this project.
We love that these dresses have so much symbolism. You know, in the Bible, the church, you and I, are described as the bride of Christ. And to me, the interwoven concepts of redemption are so powerful and align so perfectly with Freedom's Promise's mission. I'm so excited to see what this next chapter means for Freedom's Promise, for the women making these dresses, for the people who hear the story. We're so excited to see how the Lord uses this in the years to come.